There we go. Now we'll see if anybody comes in. Yeah, don't worry about the back window. It's dirty, so what?
That doesn't do anything. It doesn't. I would give up. Oh, no. It's stuck.
There, it's not stuck. Oh, we got somebody else showing up. Carla Vision.
Hi, Carla. How are you doing today? Happy New Year to you. We're just out taking a drive.
Hey, John Esper.
Hey, John. Yeah, it's sunny here too. Glad you're getting some sunshine. It's nice to see the sun after having many cold days and stuff. And cloudy days.
And rainy days.
Hey, Jeff and Tootsie.
Hey.
We're just taking a drive around town.
What did Carla Vision say?
She said hello. John Esper said hello to you both from sunny Columbus, Ohio. Jeff and Tootsie says, where are we headed? LOL. Carla says, fine, how are you? And Happy New Year to you too. John says, I was going to spend the night down in Pigeon Forge tonight, but it looked like it was going to rain down there, so I just stayed home.
Yeah, actually, I think it was starting to rain. Josh and Stacy and family, they headed back to Georgia and saw that they were getting into some rain. So that rain's supposed to be moving our way later tonight and into tomorrow, but then we're supposed to clear up again and then some more rain. Up and down weather.
Yeah, I know you've been saying you've been wanting to get down there to Pigeon Forge, John, and stuff. I'm sure you'll find a good time. Are we going through the car wash? Yeah, we need to.
Yeah.
We do need to. This car is dirty.
That's an understatement. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're gonna actually head over to see what the status is of the car
Jeff
wash.
and Tootsie says, car wash, car wash. He wants us to go through a car wash.
I don't even know about money for a car wash. Have to see what car washes we have around.
Yeah, maybe we'll stop afterwards.
Yeah. It does need it. I mean, it's really bad. Filthy.
So what is everybody up to today? We took down our we had a real Christmas tree for Christmas this year, and we finally got that down, got all the ornaments off, and took it to the recycling. Everybody, that has a tree and stuff, a real tree, they take it over there to the recycling. They chip it up, turn it into mulch, and it's free mulch for anybody to come get if they want. And so that's what we were doing this morning.
Yep. Have to deal with that. And we were done with it.
Yep, got that all cleaned up, vacuumed and all that. It makes a mess when you're going out the door. This one didn't really drop too many needles over the time. It's
that was really surprising.
We used a tree preservative. I don't know what it's made of, but it seemed to do the trick this year. I kept up with it, and it seemed to keep the needles from falling off right.
Yeah, if we had to have any loss of signal, right now we should be good
Oh
because
yeah, said we froze.
yeah, we should be
Hey,
good
Paul.
right now because we've got a cell tower right close by here.
Oh, Carla, you might find some people showing up. She says she's got pork chops cooking in her crock pot.
Uh-oh.
Jeff and Tootsie says Tootsie is fine, but Jeff woke up with sore throat and stopped up head. Dang it, or I would be out and about. Oh, no. Oh, boy. I hope you feel better real soon. That can be... man, that can be rough.
Yeah, there's one...
Hey, Little Ridge Farm.
Hey, welcome. We are out and about today.
Little Ridge Farm says, on my way, Carla. Yeah, Carla, you're making everyone hungry. Jeff and Tootsie says, thank you. John Esper says, I hope you feel better, Jeff, soon. Take care of yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one channel we watch a lot, Belt Loop 29. Him and his wife, they went out to Texas, came back, and they got the flu. Like, ugh.
Yeah, there's some nasty stuff going around still, and yeah, that flu can be rough too. Carla says, okay, at Little Ridge Farm. I bet that's smelling good to you, Carla.
Yeah, we got clouds slowly, some moving in, some moving out. Okay.
John Esper says, I almost forgot. Hit those thumbs up, people. Thank you, John.
Yeah, thank you, John. Yeah, we're getting our watch hours getting closer to that magic 4K, which is what we've been hoping for, to get past that part. So then it's just focusing on more videos and...
Hey, spaceman, alien landing ahead next 5 miles. Hey, drunken chef. Good afternoon.
Hey, welcome.
Jeff and Tootsie's rain here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we got going too.
Yeah, Spaceman Dudley, before we went on this drive, was watching a movie, The Angry Red Planet, which is a classic sci-fi, and I got Spaceman. Oh boy. Damn, to slow down, people.
Spaceman says, Jeff, it's a bummer you're not feeling well.
Yeah.
John Esper says, I heard the thugs of Christ were hanging out in Gatlinburg. I guess there's some big convention down there.
Oh.
Huh.
Couldn't notice it. The traffic from PT Adventures, they drove through Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Must have been yesterday, and it didn't seem bad at all. The only bad traffic was leaving Gatlinburg, because I guess they're doing work on the one tunnel between Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, so they got it one lane. So that's visible.
Yeah, it looked. It was backing everybody up. Jeff and Tootsie says, yeah, it sucks, Spaceman. Spaceman says, Spaceman rocks.
Yeah, we're getting into our local town.
Downtown, coming. Spaceman says, what's the thugs of Christ? Yeah, I think our humidity is up, isn't it?
Yeah, it
It
is.
just feels kind of humid today.
It
here.
is. It's definitely humid today. I noticed that too. It felt a lot more humid. This area coming up there's a lot of historic buildings around here. That one on the right, is a Foster House.
Yeah, we did a video on that.
Yep, and then there's a couple of houses straight ahead and to the left that we also did videos on. That's it used to be a restaurant at the one on the right, and wish that was still a restaurant because they had good food. But
John Esper says, I guess there's a youth convention in Gatlinburg.
Oh. Oh, wait a minute. There's also, should be, well, end of the month, towards the end of the month, I know they have a big Winterfest convention of youth scouts. That's going to be coming up.
Yeah, the streets will be full once again.
Yeah. So down the road there, you see the big old mountain up there. That's Sawney Mountain. That's our closest mountain. And we're going to drive through the Cumming City Center.
Hey, Clock Family Adventures.
Hey, welcome.
Hello. I said hello to everyone.
Yeah, this place was supposed to originally open last year in April. Then they said May, then June, then September.
Jeff and Tootsie says, y'all heading north? Kind of, but we're stopping in over here and showing you guys this Cumming City Center that's supposed to be some big thing that, you know, they've been working on and working on and working on. They're taking forever and ever, but it's shaping up. They finally got some signage up here. They're gonna have like restaurants and shops, and there's a coffee house over there, and
yeah, when some of these restaurants do open, we will do food reviews of some of the places and let you know how they are and such. Some interesting ones I want to definitely check out.
Spaceman says, wouldn't consider them thugs. That's the people out doing the looting, rioting, and useless killings.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a creamery. They've got a Shapes Snow and Desserts place.
Yeah, they also have a place here called Sliceability. I guess they're going to be serving pizza. But the interesting thing about it is they're going to be employing special needs individuals. They're helping them out, and that will be interesting because that'll be good for our community where they can get out and make some money and have a job and you know, be a help and learn new skills.
Hey, kicking it. Welcome, Scott.
Hey, Scott. Oh, aren't you going to go around? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to wait. Yeah, over there they got a old steam engine on the right. That's going to be there permanently.
He's going down right. I don't know where that goes.
I don't know where that goes either.
But on the left, what you can't see probably on the, but they got a miniature golf.
Miniature golf place. They're going to be.
That it's all done, but they're not open. I mean, it looks beautiful. I don't know. You couldn't. I guess we'll have to show you.
When I go around the corner, I'll try to turn it so you can see it better.
But on the right here, it looks like there's a bunch of, I don't know if they're going to be building another phase 2 or if it's homes or whatever. I don't know. But they're really building up a storm here.
Yeah, I just got to open the city center up because they have had venues in here with different music, which I did come to one of them.
If you guys, any of you remember, we did they did the tree lighting here, and we were here one evening. We did a live. Spaceman says, good thing McCarthy was finally approved this morning, but I see nothing ahead but battling amongst the parties.
Yeah.
And within the party. God help us. I know. You're right. You're right.
So I'm just going to move here over here. So you see down there, there's a silver, looks like an Airstream travel trailer. That's the place where you get the miniature golf, and the miniature golf is down there. So, and over there you can see a small amphitheater. That's where they do different things, different music events.
Yeah, they got a nice boardwalk there, and people can, you know, once this place is open, uh, and people can walk around and.
Yeah, they're supposed to have, where the boardwalk is, they're supposed to have a bunch of water there. Eventually they'll get it.
Spaceman, we're at Cummings City Center. It's locally where we're at, where we are, where we live, and it's they've been working on it a long time. They have little shops and supposedly going to have restaurants here, and they have an amphitheater like Fred was saying, and they've had some music events here.
Yeah, I attended one of them, which was one of the best Pink Floyd copycat bands, I guess you could call them. Couldn't record it because they have copyrights and such, but they did a fantastic job. Stayed to almost to the end of it, but it got very, very cold out there. But it was well worth seeing.
I mean, this will be a nice place for people to come that's in this area in the county, and you know, it'll bring jobs, of course. And
oh yeah, there's going to be multiple restaurants here. The local police station is supposed to be moving in here as well. So, and it's all has a theme, and it's with the brick and old style.
yeah, they Cummings City Center, they wanted to make it look kind of oldish style. That was their theme, and so
Read what
yeah.
Scott put.
Huh?
Read what Scott just put.
Oh, Scott says, got my nuts today. Gingerbread pecans. Kenny and Amber demolished them. Thanks, Fred and Connie.
Ah!
Oh, you didn't get one?
Oh, you got some. That sounds like a Kenny taste test.
Oh, yeah. If he ate some, Kenny's going to have to do a taste test.
Yeah.
Of course, it's too late now if they're all gone.
Yeah, this is Georgia.
Yes, this is Cumming, Georgia. It's North Georgia, north of Atlanta.
Yeah, this is the mountain up ahead is Sawney Mountain, one of two mountains in the northern part that leads up to the rest of the mountains.
Chicken Beak Mountain. Hello.
Oh, well, welcome.
Jeff and Tootsie says something just didn't sound right with that at first, Scott. Because he said he's got his nuts today.
Yeah, I know that was like
Scott says he didn't take time, but they said they were really good. LOL. Spaceman says, I've been to the old theater in Macon years ago for a concert. Saw the Rippingtons. If you like jazz and not familiar with them, look them up. The guy that played sax was phenomenal. Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Clock Family of Interest says it's about time, Scott.
Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness.
That's funny. I don't know if I want to take the vehicle through a car wash because we've got rain coming tomorrow. It's just gonna
this one's gonna be put in the garage.
True. We just gotta find a car
Spaceman
wash.
says, Jeff, that's what I thought. Amber got them out of her purse and gave them back to Scott. Oh, goodness.
Good grief.
Oh, my.
Yeah, cloudier. Looks
Yeah,
like
what happened to the sun? Jeff and Tootsie says, LOL.
Yeah. Well, I know Joshy and Stacy drove through rain. And I know the area where they lost signal. And it's like, we went that way when we went up to Pigeon Forge last week and came back that way because this is when we were coming back. We would normally go 441, but they still had ice and snow up at the top, and we were getting into some traffic up here.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to the Dawsonville one?
Probably.
Yeah, there's lots of people out and about today. I guess they weren't busy enough for during the holidays.
Yeah.
Hey, Dennis Jackson. He said, hey, y'all, we made it.
Hey, welcome.
How are you guys?
We are out and about, for sure.
Scott says, didn't think that through too much, LOL.
Yeah.
It's okay, Scott. Fred and I, we knew what you meant.
Yeah.
But everybody else may have were raising their eyebrows a little, maybe.
Yeah.
Jeff and Tootsie says, well, Dennis is in the house.
Yep.
Dennis Jackson says, just staying in, and Teresa's cooking. It's a nice day to relax.
Yeah.
Scott says, hey, Mike, is it all right to use your channel in a video? Clock Family Adventure says, still have to watch your video. I have one on today's Saturday stroll.
Yeah, I didn't have anything ready for to do the Saturday stroll ones, but plus we watch other stuff. Ooh, nice car coming. Cobra.
Clock says, sure. Jeff and Tootsie says, hey to Dennis Jackson.
Yeah.
Bunch of goats.
Bunch of baby goats back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to work on some more videos from our recent trip. Get some out. I got a taste test video out for next Wednesday again. But I've got put to work on some of our other videos as well.
Clock Family Adventure says, no problem, Scott. What do you got going on? Dennis Jackson says, what you doing today? Jeff and Tootsie camping.
He's probably resting.
Jeff and Tootsie says, sick.
Yeah, sorry. That's not fun. Make sure you keep your fluids down. Need plenty of fluids. Making our back way through another area, gonna probably head to a car wash. It needs it. We know it.
Yep, it needs it. It's definitely dirty. Scott says Amber's Christmas present is supposed to be here Monday. She wanted a shirt press, and she's been holding off making shirts until she got it. So yours will be the first one. Well, at least it's making it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was a nice Christmas card. I know we got it late, but a lot of things. And you never really know with the mail these days. Sometimes things makes it, sometimes the mail doesn't make it. Just never know.
Scott says, you're sick, Jeff? Clock Family Adventure says, okay, no problem. We have one, but I haven't come up with a good logo yet. Yeah, our post office seems like it's always busy.
Yeah.
I don't know. They always say, you always hear on the news that they're not getting as much business or something or other. I don't know. Our post office can't be the only one in America that is busy.
Yeah, we got a smaller post office, a smaller area. How can they say that they're not busy when it always looks very busy? I don't buy it.
I mean, I get some people are probably returning some things right now, but when we were in line the other day, there were various things, and they weren't returning packages. Not all of them.
No.
Maybe a couple. And the line was to the door. It was from the counter all the way to the door. So
At least
I don't know.
Yeah, at least finally we're getting stuff in our P.O. box. For a while, there was one letter we had gotten that was sent to us from
Another YouTuber.
and it showed that we got the informed delivery. It showed we were supposed to get it, but never got it. It was sent out back in August of last year, and we still have not got it. Since then, we've gotten letters and other stuff in our P.O. box, and sometimes it showed us that we were receiving it. Other times it didn't show us receiving stuff, and we did still receive stuff. So even the informed delivery doesn't always inform us of the delivery.
Jeff and Tootsie says, yes, Scott, but not too bad. Scott says, Amber has a small press, but it was too small, so she wanted a bigger one. Hey, Jim Spencer.
Hey, Jimmy.
We're out driving around town, and if you go back, play replay after, you'll see that we went and showed you the Cumming City Center, the progress they're coming along with, and we're trying to head to a car wash.
Yeah, one that's up in Dawsonville area, which is
Scott says, well, that didn't sound right either. I'll just hush and listen. It's okay, Scott. You can chime in whenever you feel like it. Jim Spencer says, kicking it country, Scott. How you doing, buddy?
Which way best? I guess I go right and then go up one road. I could go.
Clock Family Adventure says, that's to Scott, we have the Cricut and we have the small and large press. Then we also have an actual shirt press I got from my mother-in-law, so I have a good setup, but no logo to make. Scott says, hey Jimmy, I'm good, watching college basketball, being lazy. How are you doing? Really Creative Travel, hello.
Hey, Blaine and Mallory. Hope Mallory had a good birthday.
Blaine says, you're such a blessing. You just bless them by staying quiet, LOL. As Scott. Jim Spencer says, kicking a country, Scott. I'm doing wonderful, building shelves in the garage today. Scott says, that sucks, Jeff.
Let's see. Yeah, it was on Darien, Magnificent Germany's live yesterday. He was on talking things, and he was bringing up the upcoming Helen meetup, and somebody mentioned Spaghetti Ice, and everybody who knows Darien, you know how he goes cuckoo when he hears Spaghetti Ice, and yes, he did. But that's one thing I'll be looking forward to too, to having Spaghetti Ice.
Spaceman says, kicking it. I got my nuts in a bag too. It says M&M, LOL. Jim Spencer says, Spaceman Dudley.
Oh
Dudley,
gosh.
what's up?
Yeah.
Really Creative Travel at Jeff and Tootsie. We are having a meetup in October in Pigeon Forge area. Hopefully we can see y'all. Scott says, speaking of blessings here, Blaine, how was Mallory's birthday?
Yeah.
There's a lot of January birthdays.
Yeah, there are. I've seen a
Through
lot.
our YouTube community and beyond. Clock Family Adventure says, that was me with the Spaghetti Ice on Darien's live yesterday.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's something else to experience if you can at least once.
Yes. Reverend vibration. I have to pass a biker.
Spaceman says, Jim, taking my mom out. I'm going to look for the magnesium. CYN. Squirrel, magnet fishing.
Hey, squirrel.
Hope you have a safe trip where you are going.
Well, we're just taking a drive and heading up to a car wash now.
Really Creative Travel says, well, thanks for reminding me how blessed she is to marry me, LOL. She had an awesome birthday. Thanks for asking at Kicking the Country. Jake Hudson, hello.
Hey, Jake.
Jim Spencer says, Spaceman Dudley, I had to order mine online, but Walmart does carry some. Jake says, how are you doing today?
We're doing good. Driving around and...
He says he's doing okay. Great. Excellent.
We are heading up to Dawsonville to get this dirty vehicle washed.
Scott says, yeah, Mike, if you could get to Pigeon Forge, then there will be a lot of good folks at that meetup. Well, at least I'll be there. Oh, that's nice. That's great. Yeah, we were just there, so we probably won't be able to do that.
Well, that's October.
But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to
It's a long ways off.
Yeah, it is. We're doing the one meetup in March, and then October. It's hard to say if we do a day trip, maybe, possibly. We've done a day trip last year in October. Just have to see. It's hard to tell.
Blaine says, LOL. So can I go ahead and put 4 down for y'all, or 5 with Kenny? Hey, T and me.
Hey, welcome.
They said, hey kids, just tuned in while doing Opry music homework.
Ah, hey Tommy.
Good to have you here.
Yes. We are out and about driving around and headed to a car wash.
Jim Spencer says, Tommy and Teresa, what's up, buddy? Scott says, hey Tommy.
Much needed car wash.
Hey, Dry Creek.
Hey, Robin Denise.
How's it going?
We watched that video of that other shortcut around.
Oh yeah, we really enjoyed that. That's good to know. Thanks for putting that video out.
Yeah,
That's
it didn't even.
Excellent.
We knew about
shortcut.
Yeah, we knew about going through
Arts and
Glades,
Crafts. Yeah.
Arts and Craft community, but didn't know that if you go the other way, it leads to Pigeon Forge. That's great to know.
Tommy and Teresa, this is Cumming, Georgia. We're just driving around. We had driven around town, and now we're headed to Dawsonville to hopefully get a car wash.
Yeah. Very much needed car wash.
Really, Blaine says, hey, question. You plan tonight for Worth the Wait? A friend of mine's family is doing Opry debut tonight at TNB. Clock Family Adventure says, yeah, it's like 8 hours to Pigeon Forge, and it's like 10 to 11 to Helen to the other meetup. I would like to go, but not sure if I can make it. So much going on this year. Yeah, we understand. It's hard to get away sometimes. Dry Creek says, hey, Jimmy. Clock Family Adventure says, hey, Paul. Scott says, yeah, Blaine, put us down in Mint as well. Add Kenny too. LOL. Dry Creek says, we go the back ways a lot from our place to go into Pigeon Forge.
Now, when we went to our the cabin that we stayed in last week, we actually went a completely different way that we've never been, which was 411, because 441 was closed due to snow and ice. Before that, because we originally were going to do 441, but we decided to do 411. So that was a back route, and then it had us going up into Sevierville to get to Pigeon Forge, and there was some really heavy traffic in that area.
Scott says, hey, Mr. Paul. Spaceman Dudley says, ever see Bill Elliott?
No, have not.
Dry Creek says, hey to Jeff and Tootsie. Paul says, we need multiple Helen meetups. Oh, yeah, I know.
Now, one thing with the Elliots, we do know somebody, he's probably working today, Randy's World. He's met Bill Elliott and Chase Elliott and such, so, because of what he does, but maybe someday be able to meet up with some of those, and maybe he can do an interview with them.
T and me says, yep, I'm playing. Scott says, hey, Dry Creek. Little Ridge Farm says, I miss Tennessee. Blaine says, awesome, Tommy. I'll be watching. Scott says, hey, Little Ridge. Dry Creek says, hey to Kicking It Country. Kicking It says, I hate that we'll miss Helen. Oh, but you're going to be cruising.
You're going to be on a cruise and not even thinking
You're not
about
even going to think about us peoples back in Helen when you're on that ship.
Yeah.
Little Ridge Farm says, I've met plenty of NASCAR drivers.
I've never met any NASCAR drivers. I've seen. The only thing I have ever done, I've never been to a NASCAR race. I've been to open wheel racing when we lived in Florida, and I was like within 10 feet of Steve McQueen when he was racing down there.
Blaine says, but you are cruising, so it's not too bad. It's not bad, LOLs. At Kicking It Country, you won't even think of spaghetti ice.
Now you'll have to
Yeah,
plenty of other.
We'll miss you guys, Scott, but know that you're probably going, you're going to be enjoying it.
Oh,
Hopefully
yeah.
enjoying it. Just take some tips from other cruisers, because going out sometimes you might feel a little queasy depending on, I don't know, I guess you haven't been on a cruise yet.
It mainly depends on where they got, what room number on the ship you are and where you are on the ship. If you're in the very back or the very front of the ship, you may feel.
T and Me says, Randy's World. Randy is in law enforcement, I think, deputy sheriff.
Yes, he is.
Yes. Blaine says, oh, Scott will be hooked. He will be ready to book another cruise. Yeah. Yep, he'll probably want to get right back on.
Yeah.
Scott says, Amber said she married a NASCAR driver, or at least one that thought he was. Scott says, that's what I'm afraid of, Blaine.
Oh, good grief. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get on there, and there's so much food. I tell you, there's
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, just enjoy.
Yeah. Well, the one thing is, you'll either be sick of it or you'll want more, because you're on a 7-night cruise, so that's a big cruise.
Squirrels Magnet Fishing says, Little Ridge Farm, that is pretty cool. You live near a racetrack. Yeah, they have, one thing about cruises is they have so many activities you can do.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do the activities, you just want to lounge by the pool, be in the pool, or do whatever, then, you do that. But they provide so many activities.
Yep.
More than enough if you want to do any of those, or then you got the excursions when you're off the ship. So
If you're doing excursions.
Scott says, okay, I was hooked at food. Yeah, go ahead and try some new things you've never tried before.
Yeah, one thing we've heard a lot of these, especially these Carnival cruises, they have pizza late at night. And it's like, what?
I wasn't.
How can you eat pizza late at night?
Blaine says, don't be scared. You will be ready to cruise with us. I'm probably going on an all-southern gospel singing sailing this time next year. So I will see if you are interested. LOL.
Yeah.
Little Ridge says, everyone says it must be cool. I was born here, so it's the normal. Scott says, sounds good, Blaine.
Yeah, now we're on a road that heads up to Dawson County.
Blaine says, Scott, lose 10 pounds because you will gain average of 10 pounds on a 10-day or 7-day cruise.
Oh my gosh.
Spaceman says, y'all have a good one. Just picked up my mom. All right, you have a good day, too.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in, Spaceman.
Yeah. Catch you on your next landing.
Yep.
Sorry for the bumps again.
Blaine says, I didn't take knowledge to heart. I gained 10 pounds on cruise and keep gaining, not on a cruise. Little Ridge Farm says, never done a cruise. I'm not sure I would. Clock Family of Interest says, I gained 7 to 14 pounds on a 7-day LOL.
Oh my gosh.
It's very hard not to gain. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you have all those ones where you can eat all that you want, and you just keep on eating more than you just like.
Yeah. I mean, you can always, the ship is so big, and you can walk around. I mean, they have, a lot of them have even tracks, where you can walk,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
wanted to do that, just to help all that food to digest a little bit. T and Me says, how many subs do you have now?
Us, we're at 1147. It's our watch hours that are getting real close to the magic 4K. This morning it showed we needed 164 watch hours.
Paul says, I lose pounds on a cruise. You can eat good and still lose weight.
Huh.
Blaine says, think is you eat on a cruise and you can stay stationary and be lazy. Take the steps as well. FYI, I never take steps but need to, LOL. That's what we did. We did more of the steps than the elevators, because the elevators were so mobbed all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's just so many people waiting constantly, and the steps are right there. And so that's what we did. We did a lot of steps. So
yeah,
yeah, you get a lot of exercise that way.
Yeah, just walk the decks and take the stairs between the decks. And
T and Me says we both lost weight and got COVID on a cruise in September 2019 before they knew what COVID was.
Yeah.
Blaine says exactly Paul. It's all in moderation and self-control. Little Ridge Farm says, I'm watching on 2 devices for you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Scott
that.
says, I can eat pizza, cheeseburgers, cheesesteaks, fries, ice cream anytime. What am I saying? I can eat anything any time of the day, LOL. Clock Family Adventure says, these live will help the watch hours. I have a live at 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Oh, that's
wow.
good. Tim Sweeney says, hello. Hello to you.
Hey, Tim Sweeney, welcome.
Blaine says, Tommy, we were so sick in January of 2020 when we went on a cruise before the virus. I know we had to have had it. Yeah, probably did. I mean, if it was different than like your flu symptoms you've had in the past, and but I'm glad you guys are well and over that. Or got over that for sure, because they didn't know. I mean,
No.
They probably knew, but they weren't telling people what it was. So
I'm going to be entering the car wash here. Got to do something quick.
oh, he's gonna take a antenna off. Blaine says, I'm on $16.99 on subs. It's weird thinking how many people watch my foolish self, but I think they are there for Mallory, LOL.
Either that or Atlas.
T and Me says, yes, COVID was around in early as May 2019. Wow, May.
May. Oh my God.
Scott says, did you say Fred's got to take his pants off?
No, I'm not Joshy.
No.
Or Larry Harvey, for that matter. No, I had to take the antenna off for the car wash. Oh my gosh.
Blaine says, and probably even before that, at T and Me TV. Blaine says, I'm in the wrong chat.
Oh my gosh. Car wash is busy.
Yep. Scott says, what kind of car wash are y'all going through?
You drive through it, and this one's called Bamboo Car Wash.
Jeff and Tootsie says, dear Lord, look at them prices.
Yeah, that's for that's the prices there. So it's, it went up.
Yeah, we don't do these car washes that often, so. I know you guys. I think in Pigeon Forge or whatever. I think you guys have better prices over there. But see, we don't come enough for this, so we don't do the unlimited or anything to make it matter or make it worth it.
Please select your payment type and follow the on-screen directions.
Scott says, drive through it naked.
No.
T and me says, pantless car wash? I thought this was a family show.
It's a family show. Oh my gosh. Oh, good grief.
They sure are busy for sure.
They are busy.
He wants you to pull up more. I would stop now.
Oh, I am stopping. It's like
Because they got enough help here for sure.
yeah. So one does the back, and the other one
Scott
does the
says, so
front.
what did Fred have to take off? There's a little antenna on this car, and he takes it off before.
It's an older vehicle,
Yeah, it's
so it still has the antenna.
a 2007 car.
Yeah, eventually I'll get a newer one.
Blaine says his Speedo kicking. He just said one for the
What?
back.
Oh my gosh. Blaine?
Oh my. Scott says, I could have swore Connie said Fred had to take his pants off.
No.
Oh my. They sure do have you close up with these cars, don't they?
Yeah. Well, wait, they can get more
Blaine says,
people
get
in.
all the crevices clean.
It's the car wash time.
Jeff and Tootsie says, ooh, ah. Rainbow colors.
As we used to say a long time ago, Trix yogurt.
Well, our kids did when they were little.
Yeah, when they were little. Always called it Trix yogurt because it was multicolored.
Teen Me says, I've taken the antenna off my old truck so much now it just rattles around and gets static.
Yeah,
Did we just stop?
we did.
Stay tuned. We have just stopped at the car wash. I've never seen this before. Like
No.
The car wash has stopped. Fred and Connie are stuck in the car wash.
Too many cards coming through.
Ah, now
There you
we're
go.
back in
Start it
business.
back again.
Jeff and Tootsie says, oh no. Oh, Blaine says, I have a CB antenna on our truck. I can't take it off. So I
Oh.
can't use the car wash.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie Luco.
Hey, Eddie.
Yo, yo, yo.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn in the house. Dry Creek says, oh no. Nope. Eddie says, Blaine. Blaine says, seen this on theme park rides, LOL, but not car wash. That would have made a fun vlog or short, stuck in car wash. Eddie says, Scott, Fred, Little Ridge Farm, I'm leaving for a short. It's getting loud. up my memory foam, my mattress pad. Oh, thank you for playing.
Yeah.
Good luck on getting that mattress. Blaine says, Eddie. Jeff and Tootsie says, car feels better now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It looks better, from what I can tell. Clock Family Adventure says, hey, Eddie. Eddie says, hey, Mike. Eddie says, see you next time. Jeff and Tootsie says, pretty good car wash.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Dawsonville area. They have all this big shopping center here. Jeff and Tootsie says, get out and show it now, LOL.
Yeah.
Oh, your mirror is all messed up.
Yeah, I got pushed. It's alright.
We're kind of in a busy shopping area here. Rebecca, hello, Touched by Yarn.
Oh, hell, welcome.
She says hi to everyone. Hello, hope you're doing well today.
Maybe go over to the Human Bean. Get a drink.
Oh, yeah, I don't want anything.
You know,
Oh, you want to go get a coffee?
something.
All right, drive-through time.
Figure we did a car wash. Now we got to do a drive-through.
He wants to get a coffee.
I need a drink. I need a coffee drink.
Scott says, hey, Eddie.
Clouds look dark to the north.
Senior Fiesta is moving over here.
Oh, they're making their own restaurant. Wow.
Well, they're in that little shopping
Yeah, so they're branching out to their own
center, a
building.
rooftop one.
Nice. Let's see. I think I got to go this way up to get to that.
Eddie says, yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, Eddie's going to be at the meetup.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so Eddie, you're going to be at the Helen meetup?
Yep.
That car wash looks busy too.
Yeah. But they were always much more
Well, those
expensive,
isn't that
too.
the one you have to get out and they drive your car?
Yeah, that's the one. That's why I don't like that one. 'Cause they basically drive it through and on. Not what.
Scott says, step away to help Kenny get out the door, and I missed the car wash.
Ah,
Go
shoot.
through it again. Scott, you'll just have to run it back.
Yeah, I'm not going back through a second time.
Eddie says, yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Eddie says, LOL.
Yeah, he got in the same place. He's staying there 2 nights.
Hello, April Showers.
Oh, welcome, April.
Good to see you.
Yeah, he got in the same place as Darian did.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Scott says, hey, April. I guess the sun went away for a while.
Yeah, clouds are filling
It
more.
was pretty earlier when we first started out.
Oh, what can you do?
Eddie says, I have my headphones now. Alice is watching a movie with her sister.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, place I'm going to get a coffee drink from. We did a video from the other location. This is a newer location. It's called the Human Bean.
Eddie says, is down here in Atlanta, guys. Oh, okay.
Oh. walk up and drive through. I'm doing drive through. I'm not walking up. Just gotta figure out what I want to drink. I want something snowy mocha.
Eddie says the sun, that is. Oh, okay. The sun is shining in Atlanta.
Welcome to the Human Beings. What can we get started for you today?
Let me get a candied peppermint.
What size?
Medium.
Right, a medium candy peppermint. Would you like the latte or the mocha?
The mocha.
Anything else?
That's it.
Did you want that hot or iced?
Iced.
All right, it'll be $5.78 today.
Okay.
John Esper says, "Oh boy, we're going through the car wash." No,
No,
John,
we did the car wash. We're going through the drive.
Fred is getting himself a coffee from the Human Bean. It's a coffee and drink. I don't know. I guess they have smoothies and probably other things to eat.
And they got like breakfast things as well. We did a video last year from a different
location. Yeah.
This
Scott
one.
says Frappuccino, extra caramel.
Yeah, the clouds are definitely moving in. Turn it the camera that way a bit.
What in the world is having a press?
Having a conversation.
John Esper says, "You guys need to take a road trip to Buc-ee's."
We went to Buc-ee's, but
Before Christmas,
but we had others with us. We will be doing another Buc-ee's run sometime.
Yeah, we'll take you
future.
guys along. Maybe when we
Yeah.
go next time. Neo's Gardens, hello, waving from Washington State, home of
Wow.
the best buds on earth. Stay
Wow.
safe and stay high. Cheers, all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, how are y'all?
Good.
Alright, you have that medium candy peppermint mocha iced? Alright,
Yep.
It's gonna be $5.78. Those are so good. Would you like a receipt?
Just put the change in there.
Oh, thank you. Would you like a receipt?
No.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Alright, that is for you.
All right. Thank you.
Of course. You have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
And
Eddie says, "You'll spend $100 easily at Buc-ee's."
we did last time. Of course, we got 2 Buc-ee's shirts and Bucky beaver nuggets, and we got beef jerky, steakhouse beef jerky, and pecans.
Michigan Carol S says, "Hi Scott, hi Eddie." John Esper says, "Anytime I go to Buc-ee's, I spend no less than $60." I mean, you get in that store. I mean, that place is huge, and you start seeing all this stuff, and yeah, you could easily spend a lot for
Yep.
sure. I mean, when we went, I mean, they were crazy busy. Of course, they probably all are. And Scott says, "Was she flirting with you, Fred? You did put your pants back on after the car wash, right?"
You mean I was supposed to?
I don't know if he had time.
Oh my gosh.
She was probably hoping for a bigger tip. Blaine says Buc-ee's is the Walmart of gas stations, so it's you go for everything, food and home.
Yeah, with over 200 gas pumps and
Blaine says that's just nuts.
Yeah.
Country. John says I've got 8 Buc-ee's t-shirts.
oh my gosh.
Oh man. Well, we did pick up the Christmas one.
Yep. Did not see the New Year's one.
Yeah, they
were
don't have the New Year's one out when we went, so oh well, next time we go it'll probably be, I don't know what.
Valentine's.
Well,
Maybe they'll have a Valentine's Day.
Yeah, do they have a Valentine's
They may.
t-shirt?
Be appropriate to pick up.
Scott says, yeah, beaver nuts. Blaine. Eddie says, are you guys ducking it?
Ducking it.
I'm not sure what the...
I don't know what that means. And making our way back out of Dawsonville. I will have to get with Randy sometime. He wants to show us some interesting sights from up in this area. Back.
Is that shaking or something?
No, it's turning back. 'Cause I had to turn to the side a little bit to show other stuff.
Yeah, I think we're what, like an hour and a half from the Buc-ee's.
Yeah, that's what's about it. Maybe
John
a little-
Esper says, I've got even the new Valentine's t-shirt they got out now.
I'll
Oh,
say
so
they
they already,
do.
yeah, I guess they would have because there's no other occasions in between now and Valentine's.
I'll definitely have to pick up
Just
a
like
couple of
Walmart, they as soon as they clear out the Christmas stuff, there's the Valentine's.
those. Definitely have to pick up a couple of those for us.
Yeah.
Wear them on Valentine's Day.
I imagine those are cute, the Valentine's shirts. I know the Christmas one. I like the Christmas one they had.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
They probably have a different design every year, I imagine, right?
I don't know.
For Christmas and any of the holidays. How about July 4th? Do you have like
Oh
a
my, that would
patriotic
be a
one?
neat one to see. Bucky with his having a
Flag?
patriotic hat and holding a sparkler and American flag. That would be neat to see. That's one thing they got a lot around here is roundabouts.
Traffic circles, roundabouts. Yeah, they like to replace the four-way stops with those traffic circles,
Yeah.
or roundabouts, however way you want to say it. And a lot of people around here don't even know how to drive them either.
No.
Scott says we're going on a road trip to Buc-ee's. Dry Creek says we stop at Buc-ee's every time we go south and back home. It's a halfway point for us.
Yeah, first time we went to Buc-ee's, we were heading to Florida, and we stopped at the Buc-ee's, mainly because we needed to get gas. So we stopped there. So that was the first time we saw Buc-ee's.
But we didn't linger. We didn't really have
No.
too much time to linger there,
No.
so we didn't really get a good look at the store.
No, I only picked up a one of those mugs those cups that hold a lot of things, a lot of liquids, and keeps it warm or cold. That was the first thing I bought from Buc-ee's.
Eddie says we are also about an hour and a half from the Buc-ee's in Perry, which is a good thing. Otherwise, I'll be spending my disability there. Yeah, you can spend a lot of money there.
Yeah, that's the Buc-ee's I was talking about down there.
John Esper says the New Year's Eve shirt is sort of limited. You can't wear it after New Year's.
Yeah.
That's true.
But really, so is the Christmas one. You gonna be wearing a Christmas shirt?
Well, at least you can wear it longer. You can start wearing it in November or something.
Yeah,
Would be
true.
fine. Rainy Talents. Did I
Hey!
pronounce that right? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Hey,
We
welcome.
got a Buc-ee's Valentine's t-shirt on the way through. Macon on the way to Florida. It says, the road to my heart is paved with beaver nuggets. Dry Creek says, we've been to the one in Calhoun too. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
John Esper says, yeah, I've got the 4th of July shirt. I've got the Thanksgiving shirt and the 40th anniversary shirt along
Oh,
with
wow.
others. Wow.
Boy.
You're a Buc-ee's fan for sure.
Yeah.
Jeff and Tootsie says, can't wait for Buc-ee's in Tennessee above Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, I know they're building that one.
Yeah, I
But-
wonder when that's going to be done.
But the interesting thing I heard is that's not going to... Originally, people thought that was going to be the biggest Buc-ee's. But now they said from where the original Buc-ee's started, they're going to be building the biggest Buc-ee's.
Eddie says, I have a vlog from that Buc-ee's in Perry. Rainy Talent says, we have a Buc-ee's just up the road in Calhoun, about 20 minutes. Oh, okay, so you're not even that far from Calhoun.
Oh, wow.
Jeff and Tootsie says May. Okay, that's not too bad.
No.
Blaine says that area is going to be so much busier once it opens. Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg will be one area, LOL. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Jeff and Tootsie says it will be the biggest till the other gets built.
Yep. Man.
So how much larger is it going to be then than the others, the regular?
I don't know, something... Maybe 300 pumps. I think that one's going to have a car wash.
Blaine says Texas always has to have things bigger.
Mm-hmm. Things are bigger
Yeah.
in Texas. Going a little different
Yeah, that Buc-ee's, it's like an attraction in itself. I mean, I know that there's no rides or anything, but I mean,
Sure.
just everyone's so infatuated with how much product they have in there. And
Yeah, when we were at the Calhoun Buc-ee's, we were jokingly saying, "Oh, they need to put a kiddie roller coaster with a Buc-ee's on it, so the kids can ride the roller coaster with Buc-ee on it." With them.
well,
riding
what about
Buc-ee's.
those mechanical things that they used to have outside, like Kmart's? and
Oh my
stuff
gosh!
With the merry-go-rounds, why don't they just have a mechanical Buc-ee thing out there?
Oh my gosh!
John Esper says the 40th anniversary shirt is nice. I imagine it is.
Yeah.
Blaine says, I want to say most are 55K square feet, but biggest is like 66K.
Mm.
Dry Creek says Sevierville one will have a car wash.
Yeah. I knew were going to have car washes somewhere because they advertise at the Buc-ee's in Calhoun. They had an advertisement for different
Yeah,
positions,
do they
including a
have one
car
in
wash.
Calhoun? Because we thought we saw a sign for a car wash for Buc-ee's, but we didn't.
Didn't see anywhere
We
where
didn't
it
see
could be.
anywhere they had the car wash. Did we miss something? Robin Denise, since you've been to the Calhoun one.
Yeah, I didn't see anything of a car wash.
Rainy Talent says, are they going to build the Pigeon Forge Buc-ee's over on Veterans Parkway? Can't think where they'd have room otherwise.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought there was going to be closer to 40, where they said that it's going to be built. That way it's close to the interstate. They like to do them close to interstates. But who knows? I'm hoping it's closer up to the interstate. That way it's not so close to town.
Yeah, that's going to attract a lot of people as it is.
Yeah, they get enough traffic.
Dry Creek says, no, it doesn't. At least didn't when we were there. Yeah, we thought we had seen a sign about a car wash, but maybe, I mean, we drove around the building, didn't see it. So, yeah, maybe there eventually will. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
John Esper says they need to build Buc-ee's up here in Ohio. All we have up here in central Ohio is Sheetz gas stations.
Ah. Huh.
Scott says around here you can put a mechanical bull in front of any business and draw a crowd. Rednecks.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. Gee. We think there's road projects in this area, and we think that there's a lot of rednecks that are running these road projects because they do the work in the middle of the day and make big backup of traffic. And it's like, why don't you do this at night? So like,
Rush hour traffic.
it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's like,
Dry
okay,
Creek says it's at exit 407 off 40. It's actually Kodak.
oh,
It's out where the flea market is, if that helps. Oh, okay.
okay,
Blaine says the Sevierville Buc-ee's is 74,000 square feet and will be located just off exit 407 on Interstate 40. Jeff and Tootsie says, yep, 407.
Interesting.
Yeah, we don't get out that way, but maybe next time we should just drive up that way.
Yeah. Well, the last time we came that route was many years ago. We had to go a different route coming up here. So it wasn't so curvy. But that was many years ago. And we went by way of Knoxville, so that's why we ended up coming on 40 and came that way. And that was the last time we were. But that was, you're talking over 10 years ago, more than that.
John Esper says the best thing Buc-ee's has is no place to sit and eat. Could you imagine how crowded it would be if they had tables in there?
That explains
know.
why they don't have tables there.
Jeff and Tootsie says sup to make a 408 exit also I heard. Oh, okay. Dennis Jackson says gotta run to the store, catch y'all later. Alright, thanks for stopping
coming
in.
Yeah, we're gonna be stopping pretty soon as well.
Jeff and Tootsie says to Dennis, you be careful. Rainy Talent says, I know where that is. My sister lived in that area for many years. Blaine says, true, we have been to the biggest truck center in Iowa and the food court was busy in there. Dry Creek says, true, Jeff. Blaine says food court, not foot court. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Paul says that place is crazy, Blaine. Clock Family Adventure says, Blaine, how far are you from Sevierville? Blaine says, yes, it is, LOL at PSV Odyssey. Eddie says, Mr. Paul, sir. Jeff and Tootsie says, I can't wait to watch the rerun live show at Dry Creek Home Collections. I heard all about it, LOL.
I've watched that replay.
Paul says, hello, sir, at Eddie. Blaine says, 360 miles.
Wow.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go now. So
Yeah, we're gonna have to stop.
Dry Creek says, "OMG, Jeff, it was something." But thank y'all for coming in and driving and taking a ride with us and going through the car wash and everything like that. So
Drive through.
we enjoyed having you along. You guys all have a good rest of the day and good weekend.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have more videos coming out next week. We will be doing our trivia again next Wednesday night. So we'll be doing something a little bit different on trivia. But so
Well, anyway, you guys all have a good rest of the day. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you next time.
bye all.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.